Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Build a Zoo, where I have very exciting news. We have got too many lemurs, and that is really definitely, I guess, the sunny side up of the situation, considering we did not have any lemurs such a short time ago. But now we actually have too many of them, and they are outgrowing this small little section we have. So I find myself faced with a couple options. We could go ahead and release these lemurs, or we could go ahead and start making some new facilities all around the zoo that may be focused on one specific type of variant. And I think that might be an idea we start looking forward to now that we have basically millions of dollars and can expand a lot. I think we really might start trying to make special areas just for certain variants. Maybe pure breeding or like crossbreeding with certain variants would really help us out with all of our goals of unlocking the animals. But I think for right now, I have something. Oh, meerkats! Yes! We can actually make meerkat crossbreeds now! Yes! Oh my gosh, that'd be so freaking adorable. Ahem. But anyway, what I want to do right now is show you guys how we are going to release our very first animal into the wild from an extinct population. Because when I went to check on the meerkats and on the lemurs in the wildlife reintroduction area, it turns out that the lemurs are actually extinct in the wild. Right here, extinct in wild in our world. What? What? That blew my mind. And so this is the very first time we're ever going to reintroduce a species that no longer exists. So we're gonna come in and we are actually going to sort by variant, and we're going to release a bunch of the males. So we'll do a bunch of males. There's only 2 females, so mostly we're releasing a group of lemur boys, and they're all going to go out, and we're now adding 5 animals into the wild. Decreasing extinct and wild. Can we make it, like, I want to see if we can push that up and really make it so that, you know, everybody's happy. Like, look, the polar bears are extinct in the wild too. Oh my goodness. So I want to try releasing like a couple polar bears and seeing if that will actually help us out. So we'll release 3 polar bears into the wild. And then I think penguins are extinct in the wild as well, which is just terrible. And oh my gosh, the tapir are extinct in the wild too. No, here, we'll help out. I've got a couple tapir from a few of our mixes that I can actually volunteer. Or I can volunteer our tapir. Ha ha ha. The hyena population is increasing. We've released 6 of them. Hyenas are really hard to breed, so we'll have to work with them in a little bit to really try to pull those populations up. And I could have sworn polar bear, platypus. Oh, platypus! Extinct and wild! No! We'll fix that! Alright, I've got a bunch of female platypus we can actually release into the wild, and that should probably help out there. Alright. Look at all these guys. I feel really good trying to contribute to, like, their populations doing better. Armadillo are extinct in the wild? I don't really have enough armadillo to play with, like, by releasing them a ton. Giraffes are extinct in the wild. Oh, it's just one tragic story after another, you guys. I can't believe that. And where's my penguins? I know, my penguins. We have too many penguins now because they only have that little area. Ergo, the idea that maybe we'll start making multiple habitats for the same species. Wait a second, where am I? There's panda, there's elephant, red panda, extinct in the wild, platypus, polar bear, Komodo dragon, lemur, penguin! Oh my gosh, the penguins are also extinct in the wild. Okay, so we will help out. I have a whole bunch of males of that species. Oh, we have emperor penguins now! I can release a few of those guys too. Okay, so we've released 6 penguins. Yay! Oh, how'd my morality not go up with that? Boo! I thought our morality could increase with that. Well, we'll have to continue to work on that. And also I need to get my morality way up so that we don't have to... How much meat used is replaced by improbable meat? I thought we were doing good with the improbable meat, but maybe not. And our electricity consumption is actually considered evil. No, I don't want to be evil. All right, we'll have to keep working on those and making this place... Oh, our morality went up again. Okay, that makes me happy. We'll continue to work on that. But alright guys, so last time we left off, and I don't actually think that solves all of our lemur problem actually. Are you guys getting are you a little crowded in here? How's everybody doing? Actually, that solved our lemur problem. Now they're like, no, we've got plenty of space. Alright, well that's fine. We left off with our fairy armadillos. Look at that! Our fairy armadillo couple actually has a new baby. We might have to skip the nursing program with it, and in just like a few more seconds here, we're gonna have another fairy armadillo. So we are working on the armadillos for the sake of getting the antelopes. And in 3 hours, we'll just go ahead and speed up. But in 3 hours, we will have another fairy armadillo. Well, I guess we don't need to speed up for that. Oh, and you know what we haven't checked today? We actually have not checked the world map. So let's see, tortoise, duck, chicken, chicken. Okay, we're good. Phew. Okay, so my notes say we have been working super hard on the elephant area to try to get decoration up to 100%. We have failed because I still have not got the decoration up to 100%. However, we're doing pretty good. Decoration is only 59% over here, so we might put in a couple statues and other things. Maybe the desert statues we can unlock. And meanwhile, still nobody has come to my gift shop. There has to be something I'm doing wrong. People are getting so many of our other, like, gifts, and they're getting so many other items, but they are not coming to my little gift shop. I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on with that because I want to see people wearing my hats. I desperately want to see people wearing my hats. But what am I gonna work on now? Elephant decorations. Let's look at the desert statues. Desert statues are unlocked when we have 16 points, so I might get some desert statues to put down. And I wish I knew. I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm writing that down right now. Why hatch shop no work? No work. There we go. Right into my notes. Let's see. Well, you know what? While we are waiting for adding in more armadillos and waiting to be able to add in more decorative options to spruce up our elephant area, let's actually work on our horse section. That's the section that we haven't touched yet. Whoa. Yeah, that's the section we haven't touched yet that I really do want to make super special. I want to have a horse farm, and I want to have maybe another farm, maybe even another like farm processor. It's currently making sugar cubes, fructose, plants, leaves, and roots, which is fantastic. But I do want to go ahead, have more things processing. I want to have a farm, and I want to have a big field for our horses to be able to hang out so that we can work on having the 10 unique types of horses that Pip really wants us to do for the equestrian quest. That sounds really hard, and it also sounds super specific. Like doing it might actually unlock a special decorative item, for instance. I want to learn all I can about horses. Would you mind collecting one of each type? I think there are 10. You just need to have all of them in your zoo at once. Then I'll be unbelievably happy. So all of them at once. Ooh, that's actually going to be a bit of a challenge. Oh boy. Okay, well, let's see. And we actually have a new factory type. It's a goat dairy for if we had goats. So you know what? Maybe we'll put some goats over here. Goats ironically go on ice, which I thought was really funny, but maybe we will put some goats over here. We'll have our goat dairy. And there's even a little goat cheese shop, like a brie shop down here. Goat cheese deli. So we'll shift to working on our goats for just a second. Let's see. Maybe I can have a cute little dairy set up sideways. I really like the look of it, so I think we'll put it like so. And then we've got a decent person. Okay, I'll hire Sheldon. And then we need to have a enclosure for the goats. And I also need a subway that's going to be over here. So when in doubt and when trying to pass the time to be able to go ahead and welcome antelope and fairy armadillo breeding projects, why don't I go ahead and just make a goat exhibit? All right, I think I'll come up all the way up top. There we go. goat. Ha 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 ha. And there is our Arctic goat area. I have a lot of questions about, you know, why we're making it, but there we have it. And then people can come on down. We'll leave room maybe for another farm for people to work on. And we'll leave room for maybe like the goat cheese eating area to be over here. And then I'm gonna have a gigantic horse field, because that is long overdue. There we go. All right, this is gonna be our huge horse field. Whoops, I need to change the size of it real quick, because I wanted to leave a spot to put down trees as decoration. And we're going to enclose this tile so that people aren't just wandering everywhere back and forth in it. All right, you guys, you need to like seriously, this is silly. Pick a lane and stay in it. Ooh, maybe I could even like close it off with some of the really adorable new wagons and things that we found. All right, yeah, you guys need to stay out of here. You're getting trees on both sides now. Go into the subway, because instead of wandering around in this corner for unknown reasons. All right, I should be able to stop any silly interlopers from wandering in here now. I'm just gonna fill in the rest with some tall grass. That's right, back off. There's nothing that plants can't fix. Haha, take that. People trying to sneak in over here. All right, there's a good spot. Haha, I saw you guys sneaking over here. Go through the subway, it's faster. There's that. Almost. Haha! All right, so now this is a self-enclosed area, which should definitely help us out. Can I buy the goat cheese place? I think I can. Yes! Yay! All right. And we can have a goat battery. I am not going to have a goat battery. We have a goat cheese deli and we have a goat dairy, and that should get us enough of what we need. And the goat cheese dairy, I guess right now we would have to go ahead and buy facilities. We would have to buy the goat cheese from elsewhere. Oh, it's so cute. Oh my gosh, I love it, you guys. Okay, that's precious. That is absolutely precious. Who is going to, I think the horses are going to lose a little bit on, well, here, this actually fits perfectly. Look at this. All right. That is so cute. Look, Jalissa gets to wear a little ear hat, except she's not because she doesn't want to work here, Jalissa. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to have Jalissa. Like, I'm sorry, there's all of your pay. I'm going to quick hire somebody who wants to wear my cute little hat. Level 17 with high politeness and work ethic. And we'll hire McKinney here, who wears a little cheese hat. Oh my gosh. McKinney, welcome. Oh, I can't wait to see that. Facilities are now up by 10. People are going to want something to drink. Maybe, oh, maybe I could do a Sunday shop as well. Maybe right over here, because they'll have something to eat. And then cetacean and hydration. Because I do have a task of building a Sunday shop, and you could have like goat cheese ice cream, or like goat milk ice cream and goat milk cheese is what I was thinking. Might be kind of cute. And then we'll have like a little eating area over here. I don't think I'm going to be able to squeeze in a farm if I do that, but I think this could be kind of adorable. Alternatively, there are better things that I could go ahead and put down to fulfill like a bar, which can apparently raise lots of money but comes with certain risks, but that doesn't even improve people's hydration very well. All right, so what does the goat cheese give me? Let me actually double check. So it fills up your stomach, so like it satisfies you 40%, and it gives you some restroom. But, okay, hydration, a little bit from the Sunday shop for hydration. Energy, hydration, and restroom from the slushy shop. All right, look, I don't have a, I'm just gonna put this here. Ooh, that guy's really, Cyrus, welcome, welcome. I'm just gonna put this in here because I don't actually have a Sunday shop yet. And somebody, Mr. Bellamy, has been desperately wanting me to make a Sunday shop for ages. Come on, is an ice cream van enough to keep up with the demand? We need it to be colder. I want to stand inside air conditioning when I order an ice cream. I'm sweating buckets here. Boom. There, he's had that request for literal, like, years, it feels like. All right. So now that all of those things are taken care of, a couple things to note. We don't actually have the goats yet. So I do need to go ahead and get us some goats. And then I'm trying to figure out if I want to try to sneak a little farm. Because we could put a barn and I could put a farmhouse, or I could just let our fleet of farmers come over to this farm plot and have a couple cute little farm plots next to my cute little horses. I think a cute little farm plot, like right back here, is actually precious. I love it. And what am I gonna grow here? Grass? Am I growing grass? Held in storerooms, 130, what? Maybe I need to dedicate like a section of my zoo just to processing that stuff. Let's see, sugarcane, soybeans, lettuce, coffee beans, cabbage, carrots I have a bazillion and a half of apparently. I don't have, growing in fields 20, held in storerooms, so corn I think we're going through pretty fast on. Bamboo, oh I haven't unlocked nightshade yet. I'm disturbed that we have nightshade, to be honest. A ton of berries, but I feel like berries need a lot of processing. Oh, and I don't have any potatoes. We're just gonna plant some potatoes. I'm always fond of potatoes because of that story I tell of my beloved husband and I bonding on our first date when I was nervous in gardening and I had a bunch of potatoes in my hands when he showed up. And I just handed him a bunch of muddy potatoes and smiled at him like a loon. And it was love. It was so much love. I can't believe we just had our second, like, wedding anniversary, too. Like, what? Considering we dated for 8 years before we got married? Yeah, actually, the second wedding anniversary. 10 years, you guys. 10 years. I've got nieces and nephews younger than that now. And if there's anything I've ever been proud of in my life, it's building up a legacy of adventures with you guys. And it's sharing my life with Chips. Awesome stuff. All right. So here is the newly retrofit miscellaneous farm zone. Speaking of farming, I need to have a farmer actually come. Oh, let's see. I can sort it. Okay, not zoned. Josephina is not zoned, so we'll let Josephina come and take care of this crop zone. And hopefully she'll do a good job. There. All right, this looks great. I'm really happy with this. And now I'm going to go ahead and get a zookeeper over here to take care of the goats we're about to add in. And the horses, of course, because it's about time we moved all of these horses. I don't even have that many of them. Like, where'd all my horses go? And then finally, ta-da! They have enough room! And there's room to expand over to the right if they need. Yay! Woohoo! Yay! All right. Who the heck was taking care of that spot? Because I can have you do something else now. How do I even find which person that is? Oh, I found it. Wow, I'm actually really amazed that that happened. All right, so let's hire one more zookeeper to help take care of the goats and the horses. And then we'll check in on our fairy armadillos because if you recall, we were just doing all of that to pass time whilst waiting for fairy armadillos to be born. All right, work ethic bad, work ethic good, level pretty high. Welcome to the team, Delma. All right, and then we're going to also have our janitors, like Janice, take care of this zone because I've been forgetting to take care of janitors as well. What happens when you just have like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of animals and people? This place must be chaos. Oh, and I need to put in a water thingy. So let's move one of those trees, and we're actually going to get in a water pump, or maybe even two, so that we can have enough water for our goats and for our horses. Boom! Nice! Alright, hang in there, guys! And our horses have really been struggling for a super long time to actually have anything like good happen to them, it seems. I just feel like our horses have not had luck breeding. We just haven't had any luck with being able to get them to like have tons of babies. All right, we'll put in some water, maybe right over here. Or here, we'll put water up along, how about here? And maybe over here at the back. There we go. All right, there you go, horsies. I'm so sorry that you guys have been having such a hard time of it. I don't know, maybe a trampoline. We could consider the trampoline to be like a jump for them. And then of course a leaf pile is good for our horses to be able to enjoy. I don't know if horses like chew toys and things like that. Maybe they'll enjoy a sprinkler too. So I'll put a sprinkler down. Oh, maybe a jolly ball. Oh, there they go. Definitely a salt block. And I've seen tons of horses enjoy having these giant balls. Woo! All right, let's see. Had to get a little drink of water. So what else? Oh, and the little ones too. We can put in a couple of the little ones. I wonder if giving them different colors helps to like pull their enrichment up. So you guys happy now? I need to do a quick order of food supplies for everybody, but otherwise, I think they're good. And then we can go ahead and work on decorating. Oh, this person's happy. See, horses are really popular. Maybe I could do some tulips? I was thinking we could do more of a planted, like, garden look with some pretty hibiscuses and other things. And maybe magnolias. And then a couple large trees over in this section. Dun 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 dun. Like here's a tall tree I could put in. And then we can grab a big tree. Boom. Alright. So let's see, maybe another big tree like over here. And another one over here. Oh look, people are coming to see the horses! Yay! Alright. Maybe a small tree. It's just cute little decorations. And then I'm gonna do some more... I don't want to put in like rocks and stuff because I feel like that might risk having the horses hurt themselves and I don't want that. St. John's wort maybe? That's pretty. Maybe just a few of those scattered about. Oh, the horses are playing with the tug rope. Oh my gosh, that's adorable. Alright, and then the lilacs kind of filling up the back. There we go. Yeah, lilac, lilac, lilac. Boom, boom. And a magnolia or two. Just to kind of accentuate the area. Lovely! Alright, I think that actually looks great for our horses. They have a much, much, much better exhibit than we were giving them before. And we have got everything all tidied up. Hopefully our farmer girl will come over here at some point. I might need to assign more farmers. Oh wait, is that her? I think it's literally her! Just when I was asking like, oh, when will my farmer come? Lindsay, is that you? You have really bad work ethic. I might have to like adjust this. I think we're actually going to, well, she's level 26. If I give her a bonus, does her work ethic go up? No, her politeness and her job satisfaction does, but work ethic doesn't seem to go up. All right. We'll see if she doesn't do anything, we'll hire a new employee. But all right, guys. So now that all of that chaos is taken care of, let's check in on our armadillo situation. So we still have 2 fairy armadillos. I'm going to skip the nursing of the final day with the fairy armadillos because we're gonna come over and boom! We actually can have 2 sets of fairy armadillos now trying to have our antelope babies. Well, you know, the armadillos don't have antelopes, but if we have armadillos, the fairy armadillos, we could eventually get antelopes. Don't confuse yourself, friends. Also, I'm noticing we do not have very many types of horses. So since we just spent today setting up a beautiful new horse area that I'm pretty happy about, let's actually take a little peek. We want to keep one of each type of horse, apparently. And we need the original base type of horse in order to go ahead and get the 5th. Oh, the 5th variant is so close. Oh my gosh. All right. So what do I need for horses? We need to get the 5th variant of horse to have the blonde horses and the kind of brown horses with the black mane. So how many of both do I have? I need a female. of either type. So let's go ahead. We'll clone an animal. We'll clone this one because, well, actually, all right, if they're equally hard to breed, then we'll just go with the blonde one. All right, there we go. Phew. All right, guys. Well, it's still complete chaos in the zoo. Do not get me wrong. However, now that we can really start buying up land, now that I'm starting to learn how to kind of like isolate certain sections, so I can be like, no, you're just going to be 100% dedicated to goat cheese. We are starting to make progress, and we have potatoes. There's some potato progress going on too. And our horses are not going to die over here. Ooh, and we just sold a bunch of commodities. Well, I hope we're putting some of those back into our shops. All right, well, thank you guys so much for joining me. If you guys could, do please leave a like for our wonderful horses of courses. And if you would like to join us on this and literally thousands more adventures, do please consider subscribing. But most importantly, my friends, stay curious. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.